Hi everyone, welcome back to another video of True Life. I'm a PA student. First of all, I want to apologize. I understand that in my last video I had said that I was going to update everyone at least every Friday about how life was going for me. But please forgive me as I could not do so because I was stuck in the seventh circle of hell, aka the month of March. March was pretty much everything that every PA student warned me about. It was absolutely miserable. I had about 10 exams, no sleep, quizzes back to back. It was a bad situation. I actually have a copy of March here if you all would like to take a look at it. This is pretty much what my entire month consisted of. As you can see, pretty busy. A lot of things going on. Those orange highlights down there, those were a couple of classes added. Wasn't exactly the funnest of all months. As you can see, subject is always scheduled to change because as soon as we get the schedule, it's pretty much a rough draft. So, that being said, I am back for now. I am tired. I just took a lab exam. It is only Monday, and I have only one more exam to go, so that's it for the month, and then we get to actually breathe a bit and relax, and spring break is right around the corner. I got 10 days coming off, which I'm going to be visiting my sister in California, which I'm extremely excited about. And my birthday is coming up. My 25th birthday. That is quarter of a century dead. Not alive, dead. At least in this program, it is. I'm not going to lie, it really feels like this month pretty much stripped years off my life. It was pretty bad. But we survived, and that's really all that counts. Grades were pretty much good. Exams were hard, but you know, I think considering the fact is, for anybody out there that thinks that, oh, I need to get 90s on each exam, well, maybe in the first semester you could do that, but not in this one. Absolutely not. Right now, your main goal is to just get by. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't go getting like a 70 on every test, even though that is the passing mark. You still kind of want to aim a little bit higher than that, but by all means, do not go killing yourself if you're not getting 80s and 90s, or at least 90s on every exam. I have been getting about 80s on everything, and you know what? I am completely happy with that because I'm going to be getting the same degree as the valedictorian of the class. So, if you kind of keep that mindset, you don't really get too stressed out. But that's just my little round of advice for now. But in the time being that everything has kind of started to decompress, I've had a couple of things going on that actually began to seem a little bit unfamiliar to me. For example, I did this really weird thing. It was called Watch a Movie. It was awesome. And I sat on this thing called a pillow, and I put it behind my head, and it like contoured to my face and my head, and it was just, oh man, it was amazing. You should all try it sometime. But back to this movie, I turned on this box that had lots of pictures on it and sounds. A television, that was it, and it was great. Oh my god, it was so nice. And I watched The Bride of Chucky. Why? Because it was nearest video in reach. So what the hell. But anyway, that was really nice. Another thing I did was I refreshed my memory about what my mother looked like. She looks good. You know, hasn't really changed much. It's a sign that you're working really hard when the librarian at your local library thinks that you're actually part of the staff. She's a bit of a Nazi though. But anyway, side note. But other than that, that's kind of like a big sign that, you know, you forget what your mom looks like, you forget what your dad looks like, you see your librarian more than you see your own family. It's kind of a sign that you are still working very hard, which is good to a point. So, that's pretty much it. Not too heavy of an update here, but a lot of people have been asking me about these scrubs. As it's got my name on it over here. So if you actually want to consider getting a pair of scrubs for a program, or if you're already in one, these are from a website called scrubsandbeyond.com. I would link it, but I don't know how. So scrubsandbeyond.com, the word "and" all smushed together. You know how it goes. Kind of like Bed Bath & Beyond, but this is Scrubs and Beyond. But you can pick your own color, you can pick designs, you can pick the stitching. Some of them are reversible, but everyone asks, oh my god, like, are those scrubs? Like, this is so cool. Well, thank you. They are, and that's where you can get them. And obviously the pants match this. I'm not going to stand up and go showing you my pants right now. So you'll just have to take my word for it. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So I got one more exam coming up on the 28th, and that is my lecture final. So we are going to be done with one class, and then hopefully when we get to pathology, we're going to finish another class. And that's going to be 2 classes gone off the schedule. Hallelujah. So other than that, next time we meet again, I'll update you on some survival techniques on how to get through really tough months such as this one, and I'll go over some things that I took into consideration. Some of them do not try at home. So until then, tune in next time, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.